Hi everyone, it's Adrian Leah. This is going to be a haul project and some gifts that I received type of video. I have a keychain that I got recently. I posted it as a short. I'll show it at the end to talk about it a little bit, but I figured that I would make a video because there's some things, it's not a huge uh, video of different items that I have here, but I would like to show some things. So one is a bracelet that I'm wearing right now, and I'll show it first so I make sure I include it. This one is a bracelet that my parents got for me. They went on vacation again, and it has like a flip-flop, sunglasses, an anchor, and a palm tree background as the pendants here. And I think it's fun. I do like bangles. I still wear the ones that I was gifted from my Irish friend, and I I have them like close to me right now, but I might show it in another video. I have shown it in the past. So then I I'm going to mix them up because they're kind of wherever they are next to me. So I finished the color work for the yoke for my dream knit, and I'm still going to do another round of knitting before I separate for the sleeves. This is going to be a, a little oversized, but I figured that it might be nice. It's the Koi Voa light. So there's another version where it has a heavier weight yarn. I chose to do this one because I was gifted yarn by one of my Ukrainian friends, and I have wanted to make this sweater for years, but I originally had the first version of this in my library, but I got this one. So it's a couple inches past the length than what it says for the size that I'm doing in the pattern, but that's okay. Because I also have another blue and yellow crop sweater that um I went a couple of needle sizes up because of the yarn that I was using, and I use that one a lot. So this one is one that I hopefully wear at least once before it just gets really too hot for it. I currently stay in a desert area, so I'll see. And I've been knitting a little bit on it in between lessons with students, and since it's a couple inches past the yoke length that it was saying, and I don't have a lot of yarn left for the two colors that I'm using for this pattern. I feel like if it's super cropped, it's not going to be so noticeable in terms of um, it being too short because it already has some inches added to it. And I have it in an H Mart bag, so I'm not sure if this is uh, one of the bags the that's selling in all of the H Mart stores, but on the West Coast there is it's pretty popular. So, well, this area just had an H Mart open like sorry, it just opened a couple of months ago, but I would say that there's a high Asian population for the west side of the US. So, um, I'm not sure if it's in every store because when I was living on the East Coast, I didn't see items like that in the store or in the supermarket. So I'm happy that I picked that design up because there are a couple of designs. I might get one more, but I like this type of bag for my knitting. And then other types of bags are gifts gifts from my parents as well from when they were on vacation recently. And this one, I do love these types of bags for when I'm carrying my books and laptop and doing work at like a cafe or bookstore cafe, food hall. This first one is one that I'm going to switch the stuff into, and it's the Estonian bag. I have a friend in Estonia, and when I saw this one, I was like thinking about her. So I also have this bag too, and this is Stockholm. I think this one is fun. And I have my bag here that I knit. I'm sorry, that I sewed. And then another thing that I got, I'm sorry, this is really out of order, is a fabric for the inside of a bag that I'm going to make for the summertime. So I do love the floral patterns a lot, and I like the um maybe more traditional or detailed type of patterns. So this is definitely one that I'll use for something else too. And I do want to cut up some fabrics for my another patchwork skirt. I'm gonna grab the other things that I got. I'll be back, or you won't know that I left. So oops, I got the pillowcase from the thrift store, and I also got a guide to reading and writing Japanese revised edition, an up-to-date and practical handbook featuring a 1,850 most essential characters, the phonetic writing, easy to follow, writing charts, useful definitions, everyday vocabulary, simplified reading and writing, and full index. And these were requirements from the Ministry of Education in Japan for the 6 years of Japanese elementary school. So I had a couple of years of Japanese classes when I was in high school, so I wanted to get this so I could start up again. And I also wanted to learn some Korean too. And then, of course, Ukrainian is always on the list to practice. And then my keychain is the Easter edition, and it's the little hair Hirono, and then it says 0427. It is a Hirono plush doll pendant, and I was really excited about this one. I stopped by this Pop Mart store one day. I was on the phone with my best friend, and I saw the new keychain, well, the seasonal keychain that came out, and I told her I'm gonna get that. I didn't get it that day, but um, I was watching the house for a couple weeks, and then I ended up getting it then. Um, so I didn't know it was a blind box. So this is the one that was displayed, and I appreciate that the Hirono ones have the short mm, band here for the ring, and I I love the pink ones, even the ones with the pink hair for the Road journal series, and I love the details. There's also a pharmacy series, but it's an international one. So the other color that one of the girls showed me in the store was like a grayish color. And she's like, so would you be okay with it being like a blind box if you wanted to get it? And I'm like, well, I would like the pink one, but if I get the gray one, or the gray one, then I think I'd be okay with it too. If I did get the gray one, I probably would just stick with the gray one because there's only two that you could get for this one. And I'm happy that I was able to get the pink one because the pink one was already on display. Of course, they're constantly restocking, but I'm really happy, and it goes with my other keychains. I don't think I'll put this on my bag. It is one of the collectible ones. The Hirono keychain that's on my bag is one that I got a duplicate of, which in hindsight I don't really mind because I really love that one. It's one of my favorite Hirono keychains. Um, I don't particularly, I don't think people really like getting duplicates necessarily, but if I occasionally maybe get it and I don't get like maybe three of them, then I think I'm okay because if I have one of them, there's a good chance, at least for the Hirono ones, I won't put them on my bag. I do have certain keychains that I keep on my bag because I do love them, but I don't mind if they, well, I try to take care of them, but I don't mind as much if they get scuffed, which the one on my bag is technically a little scuffed. Um, but this one is one of the special, they're all special. This one is one of my favorite ones, and I really love this one. So, going on display, and I think that's it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm trying to see if I have anything else, but at the moment I don't think so. I think I'm gonna get another headset. I do enjoy the one that I have, but I'm not sure if it's necessarily noise canceling. I don't have a problem, but then there was like occasional instances where this one of the students would say that they have some noise interruption, but I don't hear it on my end, so I'm not exactly sure what that is. So I'll see if I can hear anything, or I might jump on call with somebody to see if it sounds okay. But I do have like a larger headset. I kind of wanted to see how it would be to have like the actual, uh, I guess, standard headset. I saw the Logitech one, and I heard that it's a workhorse. I do want to get the pink one, so I'm thinking about it. And they've been selling it in the stores lately. I think it's meant to be, but I might just I don't know, I could just get something online. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.